everybody? Hope you're doing okay. It's your boy Prosper. Come and get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I've got my little note here. I won't be able to jump into another topic. So this is a advice I want to give to everybody who's watching my videos. That the more you know, the less mistake you're gonna make. The more information you know about things, the more information you have about things, about people, different nationality, different religions. I mean, your brain should be able to be every day constantly learning some new things. What do I mean by that? I mean, every day you could be able to analyze a person because this should be, I think, this has to be one of the character as a human being you should be having in your head. If you're gonna meet with a person for the first time, the first 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, you should be able to judge the person according to what he says. So if you ain't get there, you should try to train yourself to be able, you could be able to meet with a person. In 10 minutes, you could be able to say, I think this guy is kind of positive guy. This guy seems to be settled. This guy seems to be relaxed. He knows what he's doing. I can see what he's talking about. I can see his composure. I can see his body language. I can see his confidence. I can see what he's talking about. He really knows what he's talking about. So you should be able to train yourself. How are you going to be able to do that? By you to be able to learn different things, to interact with the people. He's a doctor. She's a girl. He's a guy. You should be able to be having an interaction to increase your awareness. So what does this person think about this? Asking question. Hey, what do you know about this? I think A, B, C. Okay. So what do you do about it? You're just gonna need to pretend like you don't know. Okay, and hear people's thoughts about certain things. Don't give what you know already, because we tend to talk about ourselves when we are constantly meeting new people. No, you focus on the person that you're talking to, asking them a question, get to know what they think. You have to show interest in other people. This is gonna give you more advantage. You're gonna meet a doctor. What does the doctor know? There's a certain kind of belief that the doctor have in his mind. Okay, what does the kid think? There's a mind for the kids. You cannot compare the mind for the kid with the adults. How does it feel like to be a kid? So you gotta be able to analyze things. Okay, so this is the girl, huh? So what's going on in her mind when she's looking at me? Okay, I see the way she said this. She means this. You won't be able, for the first time, you won't be able to analyze this quick, but in a long run, your mind is gonna be, so she's after this. This is gonna give you even a confidence to approach the people to be like, hey, how you doing? A little chit chat, you already say, okay, he is after this, she is after this to me. Okay, able, the eyes speaks a lot, the facial expressions. There's a lot of things you're gonna be here, but this is gonna give you time to relax, take your composure when you're talking to people, asking people questions, check their pauses, check their eyes, look. Women are good at this. It's just their nature. If a girl or a woman tell you something, you shake a little bit for a second. She knows even if you're gonna say the other way meaning. She got in her mind what you're thinking. Their nature to this because of taking care of the family and kind of stuff and the kids. But I'm talking about men in general, or even women also. They need this. They may be good with that, but they need to have more skills in being able to understand the person on everything they believe. What would you think? What does a prostitute believe on? What makes her sell her body? What does a doctor think? What does a teacher think? Okay, if you're gonna be, what does an engineer think? Engineer think they can build a house. You can take a concrete mix with a iron or whatever that is. You can build a house. You need a structure formula. Is the formula guy. Okay, so even if you're gonna find somebody, hey, how you doing? What you doing, man, for a living? Man, I'm an engineer. Whoa, man, you're an engineer. So tell me what's the most challenging things when you're doing engineering kind of stuff. But from there, your mind is going to be like, titi fata, going to be like, because now we are becoming more special, could be able to talk to people, could be able to analyze, and you ask the question according to people, the way they're answering you, you watch their facial expression. I asked him this, what did he say? I asked her this, what she said. The response, how was the response? Meet a lot of people, the old, the young, the rich, the poor. Later on, you're going to be able not to be like, there's a person that they don't want to be involved with the people. They like to be in alone. Okay. Those kind of people they are, but they have a long time later on, because I believe we are social creatures. There's sometimes you need to go and talk to people. There's sometimes you need to go to to the club or to the cloudest place you can go to interact with the people. Sometimes that thing will happen, but you took a time when you had a time to do this. Okay, this later on is going to give you in a good position to be able to pursue what you're looking for, because before you had a time to do all these kind of mistake, you had a time to see how people they behave, talk, communicate, dress, walk. So you'll be able, sometime you see this somewhere, you just only watching somebody in the street, you see this person is having this kind of mindset. You can be able to do that. You can be able, that person is not okay. I can see he's a little bit stressed up and he's thinking about something. Okay, you gonna be able, this is gonna be able to help you later. Let's say even also you have a business, you could be able to give an interview to communicate with the people come to your business. They want to maybe invest, or you want to work for their company. It's gonna be able to communicate with the owner. So what do you think about your company? Where does your growth? How long is gonna be? What long is gonna take? I mean, there's a lot of things that I can talk about here, but I don't want to make a video too long. But the point is, you should be able to have a little bit of a social skills, okay, to be able to have awareness. What does the other person think about something? To be able to see things as other person think, but you're going to be as yourself. But you're trying to get the understanding. Why would this person do this to another person? What made him do that? What made her do that? So if that thing you could be having, you could also be a good judge later on. I'm not talking about judge as a judge, but you could be able to sit back and, okay, so that's the reason why that was up, and I know that. And you could be 100% sure, I'm telling you. It took me a time to master this, but sometimes I could be seated, like what I was telling you, I could be doing that every time. Because I've got some social skills. I can see how people are, the way they behave. So I could be seated somewhere, be like, that person is controlling another person, but that he or she doesn't know that. They think they're together, but no, they're not. Anyway, if you got a comment, leave down to the comment section. It's your boy Prosper. Come and get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.